Hello, rolar here, and this is pretty much if you watch my I'm gonna do what I wanna do, or whatever the heck I named that video. So yeah, this is pretty much episode of whatever that is. I'm just gonna say talking with rolar. Let's just call it that. So yeah, I'm gonna do my I like capes progression pretty much. I got 76 fishing, and I'm gonna go try to do a little bit of fishing while talking. And let me actually check the time, and it's not really that late. And yeah. Today I'm gonna talk about the anime Sword Art. It is a pretty good anime and stuff. Pretty much what it's about is this guy, he likes video games. He pretty much goes to this game called Sword Art Online. He was a beta tester in it. There's about 1,000 beta testers. He goes on the game and there's about 10,000 people on. And he meets this guy. He's pretty cool. He makes friends with them and he's like a noob. Then they go to this one place. There's like an announcement because apparently nobody can log out. Pretty much this person's all like, you can't log out. If you die in a game, you die. If anybody messes with your head thingamajiggy. Because it's like a virtual world. You pretty much are in a virtual world and you can move your body parts and stuff. It's pretty much a futuristic game. So if somebody moves your headgear thing, so you play the video games, you pretty much die. So yeah. So the only way how to escape the game is beating it, and there's like 100 floors, and so yeah, you have to be very strategic with doing so. So, as the main character's a beta tester, he made it to like pretty high by himself. He was a solo player. He's pretty good at being a solo player. He goes into like a party sometimes, not really many times, and people die. Then he kills Santa Claus, gets a special present, gives it to his friend. Then he just goes on a solo journey. He meets this girl named Ajna. I don't really know how to pronounce it. And yeah, they become friends. All that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really going to spoil about that. All I'm going to say is it lasts 25 episodes. And yeah, pretty good anime. I haven't read the mangas. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same thing, just slightly different in a way. So yeah. Any other anime I've recently watched? I do watch ecchi kind of stuff. I watched this anime called Oni AI, or however you pronounce it. So yeah. That anime. There's this guy, he has a twin sister, or a sister, I don't know if it's a twin, they're pretty close age, I'm pretty sure. I honestly forgot the anime already. It just ended soon. It just ended like the day, like right next to Sword Art, so I honestly forgot about that anime. It's one of those animes I don't really remember much about it. It's not as good as Sword Art, but it's still a decent anime to talk about. His sister is sort of like... His sister really likes him, and he's the brother. And we all know brother and sister relationships are frowned upon. Also, he lives in this house with a bunch of girls from his school, and they're all about his age. There's like this little girl with white hair. Honestly, I don't remember names. We got this other girl with blonde hair. We got this person with an eye patch with red hair who always is trying to have some time with the main character who's like the only boy. Then later on there's another girl who's pretty much like a sister to him because he was split up with his apparently real sister, and I say apparently, spoiler alert. So yeah, he got split up with her for like 6 years, I think. And he was living with that girl, that little girl, who's like a bit younger. So yeah. So pretty much that anime is pretty much the life of him, just going like in that house and school situations. There's a bunch of funny situations that he gets caught in and stuff, and a bunch of competition over his sister being the one the main character likes. There's a lot of competition. So yeah. I'm not gonna give really ratings over animes, but it's pretty decent. Actually, this is pretty fun talking about what I want to talk about. Yeah, I might do like daily videos almost, because I can easily do this. So the time is about almost 7, 6, I don't know how many minutes. 6 minutes, 7, I don't know. So yeah, let's try to add in a manga in here. Let me think of a manga. First manga that comes in the mind. This is pretty hard because I don't want to talk about dirty things. This is not good. You know what? Let's talk about Kenichi, mightiest of disciples, or strongest, whatever. Whatever, if it's American, Japanese, I don't really care. Let's just call it Kenichi. So pretty much Kenichi is just, they call him weak knees or something of that sort, because he's very weak, and he gets, like, people make fun of him and stuff. Then he tries to join the karate club, they say no. Then there's this transfer student, and she's like a BAMF, she can like do all this martial arts stuff, and he's just like weak over there, and he sort of likes her in a way. You know how, I don't want to say how boys are, but yeah, I'm frowning the boys, or men, teenage people who can't handle girls. Let's just say that. He's all like, girls. It's like, if I know one, that means that's something, right? Yeah. So he sort of gets into a fight with with like this big freaking karate guy, and he's like trying to join, he's in the karate club. His hand's probably bigger than Kenichi. He can probably just, like, kill him with one punch, probably. Then he gets bullied in the karate club, and he just pretty much says, pretty much they say if they're gonna fight to see who gets to be in the karate club. And he gets special training from that girl. She pretty much takes him to a dojo, and he learns all this kind of stuff. And then they fight. He uses an illegal move. I think it's a judo throw or something like that. Or something. I have not watched or read Kenichi in so long. So yeah, he uses an illegal move in a karate match. He pretty much owns him. He's like big and like strong and stuff like that. He's just like, he has like no muscle at all, and he just like owned him pretty much. Then somebody in Ragnarok, I think the gang is, I don't know if that guy's in Ragnarok, but he's like the head of the karate club and stuff. And he pretty much, yeah, Kenichi gets targeted after them, and eventually he gets tangled in to Ragnarok, and all of Ragnarok's pretty much after him. And yeah, that's pretty much sums up that manga, without really spoiling it that much. So, I hope you enjoyed me talking on about anime and manga. If there's really any topics that really I should talk about, you should totally comment if you're that one awesome person who randomly watches my views, or people. Could be 2 people, 3. Or it could be one of my friends just randomly clicking on the video just to get it a view, or some random person could be all like, Oh, a video. You know what? I'm just gonna click on it. I'm just gonna X out. Either or. So I hope you enjoyed. Feedback would be nice. You don't have to leave it if you don't want to. But yeah, this is pretty much what I'm going to do if there's no feedback. And bye.